Hey there, Northsiders and friends. I hope you're enjoying this gorgeous weather like I am. I'm sitting out front of our church and you might hear some traffic pass by on Northside Drive. This week, as we prepare for worship, we also welcome back Reverend Susan Metters from sabbatical. So Susan will be leading us in worship as she always does, and we want to make sure that she feels welcome and transitions back well. It's also communion this Sunday, so be sure to have your elements ready at home for worship so that we can partake together, remembering that every time we take the bread and the cup, we remember Jesus' death and his resurrection until he comes again. This week, our scripture comes from Matthew chapter 21, verses 33 through 46. And this parable, the parable of the landowner, or the parable of the tenants, or the parable of the vineyard, is a scripture that is found in Matthew, Mark, and Luke. And in this scripture, Jesus is talking to those other folks at the temple. And we're kind of coming in at the middle of a conversation. So in preparation for this Sunday, I'd invite you to read chapter 21, beginning at verse 1 and continuing through verse 46. Now you'll see that this is the part of scripture where Jesus has made the triumphal entry into Jerusalem. He's turned over the tables in the temple. His authority has been questioned. And then he brings up this difficult scripture. This difficult scripture of people who had been trusted with land, who misused it and abused it and eventually killed the landowner's son. In this, Jesus is telling his story, and we're challenged by it. We're challenged by it because we have to consider what are ways that we have been faithful with what we've been given, and what are ways that maybe we haven't listened to Jesus as closely as we need to. So this week, read that first part of Matthew chapter 21. Be sure to have your communion elements ready, and we'll look forward to seeing you and worshiping with you on Sunday. Remember, you are loved. Be at peace.